Welcome to Dr. Jester WTF moment right now. Because first and foremost is how in the hell did they manage to get a second season of Percy Jackson? Yes, the TV show that barely anybody seems to be watching. And it is as woke as it comes because the writer decided to... Let's see, still no, I did not go through the first minute, so I cannot say anything yet. But let's just say he decided to, throw manure in his work for the diversity purposes, DEI, and... it makes no sense whatsoever. How can they do that? But most importantly, I will eventually have to update my woke washing list, which you can find it here or in the link down below. It is very much a very big list, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot. You can see here in the first one, it starts with a canter, and we then go down and down, and we are reaching 100 and more. On that note, I need to add Minerva from Sequesting here as well. And more and more and more. I'm gonna get... No, it's still there. Oh, right. 356 entries so far. With that one and the other, it should be 358 entries. Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, Hollywood? You have no respect for the lore, you have no respect for the history. Oh, sorry. I'm being a bit of a bigot right now. I'm sorry, it's just a tiny little bit of a bigot. It's her story. See? We need to fix the mistakes of our past. Right. No respect for history, no respect for the fans, no respect for the lore and the material. But then again, the writer for this book, he also has no respect for the material either, so what can one do, right? Yeah, but before we continue, here's a trailer. Right, I'm back, baby, yeah! Right. They have no respect for anything at all, but most importantly, history. Because let me go back to the world of the Greeks, or at least closer to the Roman period. Here it is, we have the world according to Eratosthenes, and you can see that people did not know anything of sub-Saharan Africa. That's completely normal, because back then, unlike the leftists and the DEI crowd, where they think that we had airplanes back then, no, we did not have airplanes back then. It's a recent invention of the 20th century. So no, we did not have any planes where you could magically travel for a few hours and you're in one place and then you're in another. You had to actually walk or sail, and on ships that were tiny, susceptible to sinking, capsizing, and a bunch of things. And you also needed, very often, slave labor to actually row that boat across the sea. So, no. And if you're going to even go, I don't know, that far out, maybe the likelihood of you having an Indian, actually, it would have been even more likely, not likely, I don't know, in comparison of having a sub-Saharan African, I think the biggest chance is you would have an Indian in there. Instead, someone from India, as you can actually see there, even though the Greeks were not aware of that either. But go on, right ahead. When they created the myth of the gods, etc., Athena, Zeus, etc., but you would have had more chances of finding someone from India in the Roman period than actually from someone from sub-Saharan Africa. Because this is the map, this is the known world back then. I am sorry if facts tends to hurt feelings, but it's, well, they really don't care about your feelings, suffice to say. Because the world is a huge place. Only now, only recently, it started to shrink down because of the invention of airplanes. Air travel, faster ships, safer ships, and all of those things. Safe measures or systems and things like that. Buses, trains, etc. Back then, the only thing you had, as I said, ships, walking, maybe sometimes a horse if you were rich, or a camel if you were rich. Beyond that, you had to walk. So, as you can see here, sub-Saharan Africa, neither side was aware of each other. Only after centuries later did they become aware, when Europe decided, well, you know what, we are kind of tired of having to deal with the terrorists in the Arabian Peninsula, so let's try and circumvent the world, shall we? See if we can get better spices, or at least cheaper and safer. And then they go on and, ooh, there's more to the world than just our map says. Oh my. Kind of deal. So, yeah. It's just not possible. It's just shitting on everything, but the woke crowd doesn't care. It's all about rewriting history. Oh well. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck all of this.